Rushing Auditor version 2.0, how to generate your trial balance and your income and expense summary. Let's start by taking a look at this compound entry. We've made some entries here actually for you to demonstrate how to use the trial balance and the income and expense functions of Rushing Auditor. Now, you'll note that this entry is dated January the 1st, 2015. This is so because we're imagining that this system is based on a calendar year. Now let's proceed. Let's take a look at the other entries. Now let's click on Next and we'll see entry number 2. It's a debit to cash in bank and a credit to sales. So let's imagine that we sold something, so we made an entry. Then in the same month, it's still January, as you can see, we made a compound entry to record some expenses. So we have advertising, electricity, miscellaneous, water, representation, and we've all credited this to cash in bank. Now, the next entry will show February, and then another compound entry, and so forth and so on. And we've done this all the way to December. Now let's cycle back to the first entry. You get the idea. And we shall now generate our trial balance. And now let's click on the trial balance button. Here we see that we're being offered the current date, but we don't want to use that. So let's click on Compose and let's click on December 31, 2015. And let's click on OK. And you can see here that the trial balance has been instantly generated. And of course, it's balanced. And now I'd like to show you some additional features. You'll notice that we have radio buttons here. One says retain as text file. That's in case you want to save the data as a plain vanilla text file. Or you can click retain as tab separated value file. If you'd like to save the data for use by a spreadsheet, you can click on this. Then finally retain as a CSV or comma separated value file. Now if you want to export the data to a database program of some sort, you can choose this option. Now when you click exit, it will save to the format that you have selected. So in this case, let's click on the text file option and let's click on exit, and you'll see that the program will tell us that it's been saved as a text file. So you click on OK. Here we're using Notepad to view the text file. Now when you use Notepad or other similar programs, you have to be careful, because if the window is not maxed out enough, you'll think that the data is corrupted or off format. So now you know that you have to have the window at the right size. Okay, let's get rid of this. Now let's continue by clicking trial balance again. Now let's change the date once more to December the 31st, 2015. Clicking on OK. And of course, the trial balance pops up. Now, let's select a specific account, like say cash in bank. Let's click on that. And let's click on View Account. Now, this window pops up, and you'll see that it'll show you the cash in bank account and all that has been entered into it. There you go. Now, this is similar to the previous window because it shows you some options like retain as text file, retain as TSV file, and retain as CSV file. With one difference, it has an extra clickable box here that says show full particulars when retained. So in other words, when you save the file, this field here will be saved, this particulars field rather. So you can click on that and then click on retain. Anyway, we won't do this anymore because you get the idea. We'll now click on OK, and it's saved the text file. And then let's click on exit, and then that's it. We're done with the trial balance. Now we shall proceed to the income and expense summary. Now you'll observe that this is quite similar to the trial balance, so we won't go into that high a level of detail, but I'll walk you through the screens. So now let's click on the Compose button, of course, because we'd like to choose December 31st like last time. And let's click on OK. So now see how similar this is to the trial balance. Now, I'll show you how to view the account. Okay, let's click on, let's say, sales here, and then we click on view account, and just like in the trial balance, it shows you the details of the individual account that you've clicked. Now, it's also got these options, very similar, and you know how to use that already. So we'll just click on OK, and then that's it. You can click on exit, and you've seen how the income and expense summary looks and how it works. That's about it.